The Community Supervision tool is part of a cadre of risk assessment instruments developed by the University of Cincinnati Corrections Institute.
It is a validated risk and needs assessment tool, which helps community corrections practitioners identify persons under supervision risk of recidivism. In 2011, the Colorado Department of Corrections began exploring the need for a validated risk and needs assessment tool. This led, in 2014, to the launch of the Colorado Transitional Accountability Plan, CTAP, which was based on the Ohio Risk Assessment System, ORAS, developed by the University of Cincinnati Corrections Institute. CTAP was implemented as an integrated case management approach to address criminogenic needs, use of validated assessments, and provide comprehensive case planning to assist offenders with reintegration into our communities. The Division of Adult Parole strategic planning objective was to enhance community supervision strategies by focusing on incorporating evidence-based practices via the model of risk-need responsivity, R&R. The objective was to enhance staff skills in using the R&R principle so that implementation of the Community Supervision Tool, CST, would be a natural progression.
Beginning in 2020 and continuing until 2022, the Division of Adult Parole, as part of our strategic planning efforts, integrated the Community Supervision Tool into practice. The Division of Adult Parole collaborated with Prison Operations and the University of Cincinnati so that select staff become certified trainers to facilitate training to others, department-wide. From June 2021 to September 2021, the Division of Adult Parole trained staff on the Community Supervision Tool scoring concept and case planning. To incorporate as part of our community supervision strategies, staff also received training from Dr. Brian Levins as to the coaching model in 2022.
Tell me more about the Community Supervision Tool. How does it work and where do we start?
Data collection is important when completing the Community Supervision Tool risk assessment. The data, for scoring purposes, is collected in a variety of ways. First, community parole officers review the parolee's case file, which may have a wealth of information. The parolee's case file can provide more insight into a parolee's background when considering for case planning objectives which impacts community supervision strategies. Second, parolees can complete a questionnaire which tenders valuable insight for consideration by community parole officers. Third, a face-to-face interview is conducted with parolees. This gives community parole officers an opportunity to engage in role clarification, with the hopes of building a relationship with persons under supervision. The initial meeting between community parole officers and parolees is important. And finally, community parole officers should gather collateral information, which stem from interaction with family members, employers, or other law enforcement agencies, all of whom had some contact with the parolee.
The Community Supervision Tool is one strategy community parole officers utilize to help address risk and needs of parolees. Results from the Community Supervision Tool identify criminogenic needs. Examples of criminogenic needs are as follows: criminal history, education, employment, and finances, family and social support, substance abuse, peer associations, antisocial attitudes and behavioral problems. It should also be noted that the higher the score, there exists a greater level of risk to reoffend.